Do you want to know the top 10 bets today according to data from the winningest sportsbooks around the world? Come along with us on Probably, where we track that data every single day, except, well, we've still been tracking it, but we didn't do videos the last 2 days. I was in Miami trying to find funds to keep Probably going and growing here. But of course, that is a journey that will continue on here. You will have updates about it as soon as I possibly can. But here is your top 10 bets for today, March 28th, 2024. And it starts off with not the man, the thumbnail, because that bet got pulled right as I was about to do the video. We instead go to Brook Lopez under 1.5 made threes. According to the winningest sportsbooks around the world, he's got a 51% probability of this bet hitting. Best bet is at plus 112 odds, and it gives this bet a 7.3 probability score for Brook Lopez under 1.5 made threes. Again, 51% probability, plus 112 odds, plus money in a 50% bet is like the sportsbook paying you vig. We always push you towards that. Pelicans minus 2.5 in the first quarter, a 40% probability of hitting. So the Bucks reeling after that loss to the Lakers the other day. We'll see what happens in this one. Pelicans minus 2.5 in the first quarter, a 40% probability, a plus 165 odds gives it a 5 probability score. So you'll add this to the card as a somewhat long shot bet. But again, these first quarter money lines, first quarter spread bets, first half money lines, always going to be interesting to take for underdogs. How much think is this one? I will say that there was a 17% bet that hit the other day, the Spurs money line against the Suns. I don't know that I want to add this one to the card as well. You know what? Well, let's do it. We gotta trust the data. I'm going to set that precedent again here because I've been questioning things a little bit later to try to make sure I give you guys the best bets. So let's hit Atlanta Hawks first half money line. The concern here would be a couple games ago, the Hawks caught up on the Celtics after the Celtics were up, I think, 30 in that game. So they might not take the Hawks lightly today, but we'll take this shot. Hawks first half money line, an 18% probability, plus 525 odds, though. Give the bet a 13, probably score a 12.9. I'm rounding up there, but that's a huge probably score in this one for the Hawks first half money line. Guys, also, I'm talking about basketball today. Keep in mind here, oh my God, all the Hawks money lines a little bit inefficient there. Baseball's coming too. So baseball also on Probably. Check it out for yourself. You get 7-day free trial Probably actually on the App Store. I'll leave that in the pinned comments, but also 50% off here with promo code FIRST if you go to probably.com/subscribe. That's the best way to support the product here. More money goes to us and you save more money too. But the 7-day free trial, a great option as well that a lot of you guys have been taking. So hit the pinned comment if you want the free trial. If you want to save the money, go to probably.com/subscribe with the promo code FIRST. All right, so we made the bet on the Pelicans beating the spread in the first quarter. I do think this correlates nicely. Keep in mind, if you're on like DraftKings, they don't put up quarters bets until a little bit later. So try to check at like 11:30 or so. I think is usually when they go up. The Pelicans over 29.5 in the first quarter, a 47% probability of this bet hitting. The best bet is at plus 120 odds, and it gives about a 4.4 probability score for Pelicans for 29.5 in the first quarter. Chris Middleton under 23.5 PRAs, a 48% probability. So a loose correlation to these Pelicans bets we've been making. Best bet is at plus 123 odds, and it gives about a 6.3 probability score for Chris Middleton under 23.5 PRAs. DeJounte Murray under 24.5. So this one runs contrast to the bet we're making here on the Hawks, having some money line success, but we're still going to take this one. DeJounte Murray under 24.5 points, a 54% probability of this bet hitting. Best bet is at minus 105 odds, and it gives this bet a 6 probability score. DeJounte Murray under 24.5 PRAs. Come on, Trae Young. You're not even a part of the team anymore. Get your GIF out of here. All right, trying to load some more bets. We might have tapped out on ones above a 4 probably score, but let me make sure here. All right. This is what you, unfortunately, trying real hard to find some more in the database, but I think we've tapped them out. So let's go down here. Again, I start with the 4 probably score. I go down to 3. You're trying to get the most efficient bets, or the most inefficient bets, rather, the most efficient for you. The higher the probably score, the most inefficient they are for the sports book, and the better shot you have at making money. Then we go down a little bit and see what else we have at a 3+ probably score. All right, different versions of the DeJounte Murray. All right, you know what? DeJounte Murray under 40.5 PRAs, a 58% probability of this bet hitting. Best bet is at minus 125 odds, and that would give this bet a 3.8 probability score for DeJounte Murray under 40.5 PRAs. Get out of here, Hawks money lines. The full DeJounte Murray fade today. I mean, we're taking the under on PRAs. We're taking the under on points. You can take the under on the individual legs involved in a PRA, and we will do that. DeJounte Murray under 8.5 assists, a 51% probability of this one hitting. Best bet is at plus 105 odds, and it gives about a 3.8 probability score. DeJounte Murray under 8.5 assists. And I guess the hope would be if he does come through, if he does have a great game, then maybe they win that early money line and that balances out anyway and would you'd still be in the black by about 2 units. So I think that's how the process would be going. And now you can justify it in terms of the game theory with betting. Trey Murphy under 25.5 PRA is a 54% probability of him going under on that. Best bet is at minus 110 odds, and he gives about a 3.1 probability score for Trey Murphy under 25.5 PRAs. These first quarter money lines are everywhere today. So not a lot of great markets here. You can tell when you get a lot of first quarter money lines. But that's going to happen sometimes, especially on a day where it is MLB opening day, a few less games today. So that's what we're dealing with here. Man, I think we might have to go down again. I hate when we have to do that. All right, we're going to go down for a little bit more. See if we can grab a few more bets. I think we might already be at 10, but I definitely did not keep count in my head. Zion Williamson over 6.5 assists, a 48% probability of him going over. Best bet is at plus 114 odds, and it gives us bet a 2.5 probability score for Zion Williamson for 6.5 assists. Bogdanovich over 3.5 assists, a 48% probability of this one hitting. Best bet is at plus 114 odds, and it gives the bet a 2.7 probability score for Bogdanovich over 3.5 assists. What else do we have? Hawks over 104.5, a 51% probability of this one hitting, but plus 100 odds. It is like the sportsbook not charging you vig. You have a 50% probability, and it's just plus 100, because normally that would be at minus 110. But the probability score of 2.9 on this one, if you have it at plus 100 odds, for Hawks over 104.5. Big on the Hawks today. We love big on the Hawks, not big on DeJounte Murray, which some logical fallacies there, but that is, that's the name of the game sometimes. The markets are inefficient. Oh, boy. This is... I mean, so we got some Hawks money line bets out here, but you can also take Hawks plus 19.5 if you really want to try to hedge. Do I really want to take another Pelicans point spread? I mean, we've made this bet on the Pelicans. This will be our last bet on the card, and I'll show you guys baseball real fast as well. Pelicans plus 2.5 point spread on this one. 57% probability of this bet hitting. Best bet is at minus 125 odds. Gives bet a 2.4 probability score. Let's see what's going on in baseball. I have to imagine it's going to be a little bit more in the vein of run lines that are going to be looking the most profitable. Maybe some home runs. The Orioles over 4.5 team total, 47%. To be clear, these are not official bets I'm adding to the card because it is an NBA video. But I want to show you guys some of what we have here if you come over. Of course, this one updated 9/14. I'm recording as of 9/29. So we're doing the same thing here for baseball that we do for basketball, updating in real time, giving the same data, the same opportunity to take advantage of inefficient probabilities. Orioles over 4.5. This bet plus 120 odds, 47% probability. Angels plus 1.5. Run lines are something that we are analyzing our formula a little bit more. Seems like the probability score is a little bit high for some of these, but for this particular one, Angels plus 1.5, obviously with the talent. Well, I guess maybe not. Orioles probably definitely more talented at this point with no Ohtani on the team anymore, but there you go. Yeah, the run line bets feel a little bit lofty, to be honest, but I think they are still might be a little more confident in some of the markets we track than there are in the U.S. markets, would be my guess. So there you go. You see bets here. Point being is we do have bets for baseball. If you want to go get some opening day in, I don't know if I'm going to be doing a baseball video yet. I feel like maybe when NBA starts to die down a little bit more, so we'll transition to MLB just because I only have so much time in the day. But more coming up here, and probably as always, we're working on a lot of stuff behind the scenes, as you might have gathered here. So I'm sorry for missing the 2 videos here. I really want to get to a point where I can be on the road, record the content the same way, and have it going. But I'm just not there yet, so that's on me. We'll do the best we can for you always. We're trying to grow, probably trying to make it better for you. So go get in, support the company, support us right now in this time of important need here. Get 50% off for yourself as well with the promo code first@probably.com/subscribe, and check the pinned comment as well for a 7-day free trial of Probably in the App Store. I'll be back tomorrow with more, so I'll see you guys then. Enjoy your days and good luck. And hey, baseball, right? Baseball, that's fun. Basketball video, but hey, baseball, right? See you soon. Bye.